Good morning, good morning, good morning. Giving honor to the Spirit of Christ, which is the head of my life and the head of the church. Happy Wednesday. Today is September 21st, 2021. Y'all know I'm a storyteller because that's what I do. And I'll make y'all laugh. I only drink red wine. I saw these at Cooper Hawk and I bought them. But in this is orange pineapple. My son hates orange pineapple. We normally drink orange juice, but I like the orange pineapple. And I have to drink 8 ounces of a citrus flavored drink for your iron to absorb. Yeah. Iron. Take 2 pills of iron a day just to keep my blood flow going because I only drink red. Yeah, right. I only drink juice. Orange juice, apple juice. This morning, Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Yes. I woke up this morning, didn't use the Keurig like I normally did. Got my watch on, had my watch on since I woke up. I want to come to y'all today about the word rain. Some people don't understand things about me, and I hold myself accountable for a lot of things. But most people don't realize I am terrified of rain. My son loves to play in the rain. My grandbaby loves to play in the snow. I jump over snow, but I'm not walking in the rain. Take it from Orange Juice Jones. He said he saw me walking in the rain. He lying. He ain't never seen me walk in the rain. And when I walked in the rain, I walked in the rain because I had to. I walked in the rain because I had an umbrella. Rain. It's raining right now in Chicago at 5:41. I said I wasn't going nowhere, and I don't mean that I'm not going nowhere. I've been stuck in the house since my son and I decided to make a different location move. We're deciding to move. We found our thing. We signed our lease. We're just waiting on our keys. Today's journey is to find a moving company and to do things like that. But guess what? I'm not going outside. I don't care no more to go outside. I am so content with being in my house. And my new location is right by the water. And I'm so excited about just being able to walk on the lake. Lake Michigan is what I'm saying. I'm so excited to walk on Lake Michigan and get some fresh air and enjoy that weather, coldness, and everything that comes with it. I'm going to tell y'all something about rain. We don't really understand rain in our lives. But rain comes when something is growing. When there's something in the air and the clouds are filled up with atmosphere and moisture. And when that cloud gets compacted, it cries. And that's what rain is, a creation of moisture in the air that is consumed by something, and then it's released by something. So we have to be able to consume the rain, enjoy the rain in our lives, because that rain comes from something happening, collectively happening, and then our bodies respond and tears stream down our face. I cried today because I felt like crying because I'm excited, sad, happy, recognizing that today God gave me brand new life, brand new mercy, brand new grace. And my secret closet is my room. And my robe is my secret comfort zone. As y'all know, it's colder in Chicago than it is in Florida. And I can tell anybody, I don't miss the heat. I don't miss the humidity. And even though we have heat and humidity here, it's such a different atmosphere. And on a hot, hot day, I'm going to be so excited to just go outside and sit my feet in the water and prepare myself for winter, because I have so many winter boots that I'm so excited about wearing. I have a ton of rain boots, and I'm a shoe hoarder. And moving right now, my son has made it clear. Yolanda has got a lot of stuff. There are many boxes with Yolanda's name. And you want to know why? Because Yolanda takes care of herself. She doesn't allow people to buy clothes for her. She buys clothes for herself. She doesn't allow people to do things for her because she can do for herself. But I can't do for myself because my son is here with me. And I appreciate my son. I say it over and over and over and over again. I appreciate my son. My child is amazing. Amazing. And I'm going to express to him, my birthday is coming up in October. I'm born on October the 29th. My best friend Claudette is born October 24th. She's my Alabama Ohana. And us Scorpions, one thing about us, we are emotional creatures. We love hard. We fight harder. And I don't care about astrology. I'm just telling y'all, the type of person that's born in October, y'all can expect them to be a little off. Mad, angry, happy, sad, loyal, peaceful, quiet, loners. But very peculiar people. People born in October are very peculiar. People in September are born very peculiar. My mother's birthday is September the 29th. That is in 81 days. I miss my mama. But I look in the mirror, and if y'all don't notice, this part of my face has gotten bigger. It's now underneath her nose. And that is a trait of my mama. Yes, my mama has left her mark on me. Every time the weather changes, I get a dry spot right here on my face. Sometimes it comes right here, but this one here is clearly my mama. I get it in the summertime, nope. I get it in the wintertime, yep. Every time the weather changes, I get that dry spot. But that's my mama. And I miss my mama, but I look identical to my mama. That's why I don't like, and I tell you everybody, I don't like wearing black hair, because black hair reminds me so much of how I look in the mirror and I see my mama. That's why this chain is my mama. And she's forever in my heart, and I thank God for her. I thank God for Anna C. Harris, my grandmother. She gave me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding about some things in life that I struggle with sometimes. And she told me, weeping only endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And it's okay to cry about the joyful things in your life. It's okay to cry about the wins that you have going on. It's so important for you to recognize that sometimes wealth, health, and prosperity all make you cry. When you're wealthy, you cry. When you're healthy, you cry. When you're unhealthy, you cry. But tears and rain doesn't mean that you're weak. It just means you're vulnerable at that time. TV can manifest so many tears in my life. I've been watching TV and I'm binge watching The Good Wife. I binge watch the same show but in a different atmosphere. And it's about lawyers and court and fighting for justice. And as we know, this world right now, justice is the last thing on our minds. But it's so heartening to understand we as black, dark-skinned, different generational curses. Parents leaving their children, children leaving their parents, us not going to church, us not taking the vaccination, us watching the news in expectation of things changing. And as we know, the CDC and the FDA are trying to work together to come out with a strategic plan for the next chapter of our lives. Our children have went back to school, and like I said, my 5-year-old now, my grandbaby, she's going to school, and I'm so excited that my grandbaby is in school. I'm so excited that I can look at her pictures through my son and be content. Even though I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and had some tears last night, because my baby loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And she loves macaroni and cheese. I got a video of her if I ever want to miss her. She was just a little girl, and she was just sitting. She came home from school, and her mother loves to buy those little cheesy Macs, little instants, and we would put them in the microwave and let them cool off for her so she can eat them, because she loves them. I don't know if she still loves them now, but she loves them. And I have a video of her when she was just a little baby with her little bowl of macaroni and cheese, and she would try to get it out. She would eat with a spoon, and I guess it was just too difficult for her. And so she took that spoon, put it down, and she put that bowl trying to get it out. And finally she gave up, and she stuck her hand in it. And my grandbaby has always sung when she eat. I got many videos of her. Because when stuff tastes good to her, she sings. I don't know if she still does it now, but that's the things I remember about her. And I also have a picture of her first day of school. And I'm going to ask something from my child for what I want for my birthday. Only what I want for my birthday is about money. Not this year. I'll be 48 this year. I thank God for 47 years of my life. Struggles came. I kicked. Things happened. And consequences because of my actions has me not to see my granddaughter. I can just say to myself, if I want to take her back, I would. But I can't. I can't take my actions. I have to stand by him and because rain, I don't go by the rain. But some things that happen in my life are connected. And then allow my tears to fall like rain. But it doesn't mean that I don't struggle. Doesn't mean I won't fall. Doesn't mean that I don't have a loss. Because I've lost so many things. But one thing that been constant in my life is my belief system in God. And I'm watching someone who does not believe in God raising a daughter who is Christian, raising a son who's in college, and she's fighting to grasp just some part of normalcy in her life. And that part of me, I can relate to. Because I have battled so much living in this one location. So much, so hard. But that struggle is over. There's a song that says the struggle is over. And I'll give y'all another story. While I was in Church of Deliverance through the Blood of Jesus ministry, while the Honorable Pastor Gina Tuff and Bishop Freddie Tuff Sr. was the pastor. And we were singing The Struggle Was Over. And Sister Hawata and her husband, at that time Mike, they had came to church. And unbeknownst to us, their premature son had passed on. And they had struggled with this child for 58 days to live. And they finally gave up and said, go ahead and go home. Well, see, that right there was a lesson to them. And both of them have moved on with their lives. And I know Hawata's happy to remarried. And those things that I keep on Facebook, I don't always post or I don't always say on Facebook. But I'm telling y'all, sometimes you got to say the struggle is over. You've been in this far too long. Because the rain came. It poured down. It ruined some things in your life. Took away your home, took away your lifestyle. As we know, those hurricanes had given so many people desolation in Louisiana. Desolation is not a word, but desolate moments. I'm gonna make my own words of desolation, so what? But as y'all can say, I'm an emotional creature and I'm smart, but desolation or destitute, excuse me, my nose is running, and this is my road, so forget y'all. Mine, and need wash it, and I can use it to rub my nose, because it's my nose. Anyway, let's talk about it. Louisiana, Tennessee, Mississippi. The fires that are going on in California. It is a loss to a lot of people. Industries have lost so many things because of the pandemic. But they are trying to do everything humanly possible to have some type of resolution in this world for us that we live in today. Mandated masks, hand sanitation, and now for me, I can't drink the water in this building. That's fine. We don't drink the water nowhere. Sorry, I didn't drink the water in Florida. And I don't drink the water in Chicago either. I don't care how good the water is. I spend a ton of money on water. Yep. People always say, why do you have to buy water when it's free? Well, let's just go with population. If you take the time out to look at what's in your water, everywhere you go, you can Google air pollution, water content, and what is in your water. Because we all know Michigan had a point where they couldn't even touch the water. And that was a loss for them. Flint, Michigan lost a lot of things. Injustice is still going on in the world. Hate is still big in the world. But the one thing we must understand, our belief system and the rain has to come. Humidity in the air. If it consumes too much in the clouds, it rains, like I said. So don't let things that are going on in your life rain down and hold you down. But understand, sometimes the rain has to come in order for flowers to grow. And we're in fall right now. So our rain means to us, it's getting cold outside. Because every time it rains in the winter, we always know the next day it's going to be ice, cold, and things like that. Even in Alabama, they deal with black ice and hurricanes and tornadoes. So do we. Illinois has been dealing with tornadoes and stuff that's going on in the world. Fight lost. But we're still mandated to wear a mask. And I told my son who's in the bed today, I'm not going outside. I'm sorry, I'm not. I can't. I don't. I won't. It's not good for me to be outside, and I'm not going outside. Sorry. If I go outside, it's because I'm just walking to the store, and I'm running back. And I mean the corner store. That's as far as I'm going. And I'm running back home. Because I love my house. I love the sanctity of being in house. I love isolation. I love being by myself. And one of the things I was watching, and it made me jump on here, I don't have a single, not one female friend. Not one female friend. Not someone I sit on the phone and talk to all day. Not one single friend. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm up, moving, drinking coffee, getting ready for the day. But the one thing about me I don't have is a single female friend. I don't have single male friends. I don't have no friends. But the one person I do have is Jesus. He said he shed his blood for me, came down in human form, lived 33 years of his life, died on the cross. In 3 days he was buried. In 3 days he rose again with all powers in his hand. And we don't have to go to no priests and nobody for understanding. If we get into the things that we believe, healing crystals, Rose of Jericho, ashes, Ash Wednesday, whatever. What your Sabbath is, whatever. Meditation, whatever. And like I said, I heard the most stupidest thing talking about yoga. Not me. I don't have the posture to do yoga. My back could be hurting. I'm too old. I'm 47 when I'm 48. And if I tried to hold my leg up and get the nose position, somebody would have to help me to get up. So those that manifest yoga, good for you. Good for you. Practice yoga. Practice whatever method of exercise and meditation. I have an app on my phone called Calm. Calm. Sometimes I turn it on. I want to hear the waves crashing, stuff like that, and things of that nature that makes me who I am, human. But rain comes, tears come, laughter comes, joy comes, peace comes. But guess what? So does rain. Wealth, health, and prosperity is what I wish for you on this glorious, glorious Wednesday, the 21st of September. Be happy, be healthy, be well. I'm praying for you. I love you. If you hear the sound of my voice, wonderful. If you don't, that's okay too. Because me, myself, I'm looking at this screen and I'm looking at myself. So if I can tell myself, you better, you're perfect, smile, cry, laugh, rejoice, humble yourself. Because humiliation has humble in it. So somebody that's being humiliated is humble. someone who has humanity is human. And someone else who has been dishonored has the ability to take that dis out of it and live in honor. Health, wealth, and prosperity is what I wish for you. Remember, rain comes, rain falls. But it's up to you to either put on the umbrella and walk outside, or for you to say, no, I'm not going outside. This ain't for me. This rain right now in my life, I'm going to just be still and hide in the shelter. Because shelter can be a refuge for you if you only take those metaphors. Jesus talked in paraphrases. I'm speaking in metaphors. Take the metaphorically message today and say, metaphorically, renew my mind. Be like my mama sometimes. But look at yourself in the mirror. Say to yourself, rain comes, but it also gives away such a blessing to shed some tears of pain and hurt and destruction, and fundamentally we hurt. But fundamentally we cry. The human reaction of pain is tears. The human reaction of joy is tears. The human reaction of everything sometimes makes our eyes fill up with water. Whether it be a TV commercial, whether it be a human life being taken away, whether it be whatever you want. But remember, rain. There's a song by SWV. And so many songs about rain. And I love Ray J. And he always sings, If I Had One Wish. And I laugh about it because the whole video, you see rain. But you never see him really being wet. SWV says, rain down on me. Let your love just shower me. Just rain on me. And to say I don't listen to secular music is stupid. Who, me? I listen to secular music. You want to know why? Because I'm going to be me unapologetically. And if last I checked, if your belief system tell you don't listen to it, then guess what? You do what you do what's best for you. But I exercise, and I can exercise in my house, and I clean my house. Even though I'm moving, I still clean my house. And I still want my house to look the same way. Sorry. I got 1 million boxes all over the world, but I've organized myself for life. And life changes. But guess what? I'm in the house today. I don't care what nobody say. Have fun out there in that rain. Not me. Not my child. My child love rain. I got rain boots. He bought me some Hunter rain boots that I love. But I ain't finna put them jokers on. I got some Jeffrey Campbell rain boots. Black and brown. Told y'all I'm a shoe hoarder. But guess what? I ain't finna test my test. I'm not finna put on them shoes. I don't even know where they at, tell you all the truth. Because I got so many doggone boxes. A lot of these boxes got Yolanda name on them. Because Yolanda is a hoarder. But Yolanda keep herself clean. She keep herself well. She keep herself healthy. She got comforters and pillows, and I'm who I am. And I'm in Chicago, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. But I guess I'll have to endure this rain. And I don't care what y'all say about my road. You can say it's nasty. You can say I'm nasty. You can say whatever you want, but it's my road. But now if I want to wipe my nose on my road, guess what? I don't care. It's my road. And when I wash it, it'll still be my road. It's got hot sauce all over it. Because I love hot sauce. Crystal is in my life. I made chili because it's cold outside. And when it's warm outside, I still make chili. Because I'm a super eater. And I love protein. Protein over everything. If you're a weight loss person and you don't understand your vitamin regimen and your protein, then you will lose your hair. And as y'all can see, I ain't lost no hair. My hair grows. It's continually growing. I keep it moisturized. I keep my mohawk braided. I love the size of my hair growing back. Can't wait for it to get to a point where I can take these braids out and dye my hair, because I want to go through a lock journey. Yes, I want locks. I don't want to comb my hair no more. And I'm proud about that. And I don't care who say so. Because I want locks. And can't nobody tell me what I want. My hair's super curly. As you can see, the braids don't hide my curly hair. Because you know why? It's curly. It's naturally curly. I don't have a relaxer. Can't tell y'all the last time I relaxed my hair. And I probably wouldn't relax my hair. But I love that now my sides are growing. And it's growing back so I could dye it and keep it as low as this. Because I think I like this length. And I always keep my hair this length. And, oh, another thing that I brought up from the past. I bought back my Kirkland bottle. Because I drink a lot of water. And I have a lot of water containers that I love. And I use all the time. The coldest water bottle is another one. And it says on it, my logo. I can only be me. And that's who I am, but I drink a lot of water. Water is imperative in my life because coffee is too. Because coffee is a natural diuretic. Y'all know that? If you drink coffee in the morning, you'll be able to go 3-4 times a day if you just consume some caffeine. Coffee being in particular, milk being another one. I don't drink milk. I don't like it. I like almond milk. So, that's almond milk. And one known fact, most creamers are non-dairy. Do y'all know that? Non-dairy creamers, most creamers. If you look at the ingredients, most creamers are non-dairy. But again, rain. Wealth, health, and prosperity. I love y'all all. And no, I don't have anything else. Because you know why? I gotta move. I don't need fingernails to move. Because rent has just become more than my hairstyle and my fingernails. I love y'all. Be blessed.